So have you ever thought about owning a VRBO or short-term rental? I know they've gained in popularity, so a lot of people are staying in them now and they're sitting there thinking, wow, we should do something like that. So if you're thinking about that or maybe other types of investment property and either you want to add to your portfolio or start a new one, we're going to talk today to Dave Criag with SBWC Mortgage and this great program they have for investors or
Yes.
people thinking of investing.
Yes, the new program is called the Debt Service Coverage Ratio Program, or DSCR.
Which is easier.
And basically what they're doing, instead of taking your income and your current debt and running a debt-to-income ratio to figure out if you can qualify for both homes, it just takes the rent that you're collecting on the rental property you're looking at and compare it to the payment on that rental property. And that'd be the total payment with taxes, insurance, association dues if those apply. And then they're determining a ratio based off of that.
Just to clarify, so if you have done investing before, you're just thinking about, a lot of times you're like, how do I qualify? It used to be you'd have to have 2 years of investment history to be able to use the rent to apply towards your ratios. But this is a whole game changer, I think, because you don't have to have the experience and they'll just use the numbers.
Right. And if you do have the experience, it's a 12-month history is all they're looking for.
Yep.
But if you don't have the experience, they'll still help you get into a rental property by using this program. There's just a couple different factors with it. If you've owned a property before, the rental payment only has to be 75% of the mortgage payment. That makes sense.
Yep.
But if you're a first-time investor, the rental payment has to at least equal the total mortgage payment.
So mortgage payment and taxes, insurance, and if there's an HOA. So the whole,
Correct.
I mean, they're making sure you're covered too.
Right.
Right?
Right.
So how do they determine what the rent will be?
So the rent is determined usually by what the appraiser puts on the appraisal.
Okay.
If it's currently being rented out, they will look at that lease and use that as well, or at least look at it and determine if they want to use that.
Yep.
And if it's a short-term rental, they're going to use what the appraiser puts on the appraisal.
Unless it's already existing,
If it's an existing rental and has a management company
running it.
then they'll use a 12-month average of what the rental company tells them they've been getting.
Ah, okay. Yeah, because it doesn't usually rent
Right,
12
it's like
months.
week to week or weekend to weekend, yeah.
This is actually, for anyone who's thinking of doing investments, this is actually I think it's a game changer, this program is, because we actually, my husband and I and other agents on our team have investment properties, so we know what it takes to qualify for those, and this is a great way to get into it. If you're interested, please reach out to us. We'd love to help you.